Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that a whole day. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against
Buna.
As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Vols will kick this away to get us going. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. And man, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, good job. Here, a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But man, when I think Oklahoma, I still think of them running the football with Barry Switzer, option play, pitching it to the backs. Billy Sims, who won the Heisman, but DeMarco Murray, and of course Adrian Peterson, Marcus Dupree. So great history, not just the quarterbacks, running the football in Norman, Oklahoma.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They're finally able to stop it, but the defense is fooling a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Chris, it's just a great throw here. Surgical and precise and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They stop him, but it's a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Sooners trying to cash in here in the red zone. And now the handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And you'll maybe
I think
get
my
back to
fourth
the
and
line of
one.
scrimmage, but no more than that.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And the Sooners look to keep this drive moving.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4th. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Takes the handoff again. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Good job by the offensive line to get some positive yards, but not quite into the end zone. Now we're going to have a 3rd and goal.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball, but it's incomplete.
I think my last 4th and 4 for the half. Fuck, man.
How about the call here? They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground.
What kind of block was that?
Get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So Tennessee's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 4th down. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Handoff running right. Fights through a tackle. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
On 1st down, it's play action. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Sooners line up with a 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second and goal for the offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now the all-important extra point. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. And there's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll tackle him at the 27.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Picked off.
Pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown.
Good job, guys.
Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense.
Good job.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0.
Defense, baby.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6.
Practice the onside kick may need it.
Chris, I just don't understand
That wasn't even close.
here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And he'll drop back here on third down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he cannot escape. The defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through
Tell
his
him all, Bright.
progressions, to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun looking for an open man.
Hey, that guy's so open. Come on, guys.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
He's swarmed by the defense.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And the freshman making an impact play there.
Now that is stepping up by this defense and coming up with a great play. Now 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, backs against the wall, they get to the sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal. And that's a win for the defense.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. No problem. Knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the 1st down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. He's got it near the end zone.
Hand the Pringle in the hand, baby.
As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This offense cannot be stopped. kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one right. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Play action here on first down.
Look at Albright.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
That guy better talk to Albright. Tell him Albright. I don't need no star. Everybody knew who I am.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Tell him Albright. I'm still getting there. Give me some.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Let's it go.
Picked off. Oh!
Connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, you know. pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Volunteers will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
A gain sets up a third down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Henderson. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. And here's the handoff.
Oh, they gonna call a hold. Here we go cheating.
Penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Who's that guy again? Albright. Tell him, Albright. Get your stop before you leave, Albright, so you can get high in the draft.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught quickly. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense now?
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down play coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Vols will bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, these screen passes are all about timing. I really felt the offense looked like they tipped their hand. The defense started to kind of drift that way towards the screen, and by the time the running back catches the ball, there's just nowhere to go.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making...
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And this is dropped.
Come on, Pringle.
A huge game that he could not collect it.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now to try here for the extra point. BAT is good as they build on this big lead. kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down here for this offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming.
It's all right. Oh!
As he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris,
This should have been a fumble.
Is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield.
Come on, guys. What was that?
Down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to...
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Vols. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to field it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Sooners have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Looking to throw yet again. Launching it downfield. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
I take 2-minute warning, guys. Take it to the 2.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the 1st down.
It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And off the deflection, it's caught. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Chris, did they catch a break here? That ball is deflected. Zone coverage, eyes on the ball. They get their hands on it, but the offense doing a good job to somehow come down with that for a completion.
1st and goal, handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, not right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. Takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The back's got it. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Tailback takes the handoff again. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
1st and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. And the Sooners come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
See if they can convert the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Timeout, Tennessee.
And he drops back in the gun. And he lofts it deep over the middle. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Can he take it all the way? And he just steps out of bounds. A takeaway to wrap up this 1st half. Now has our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. Talk about a 1st half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Sooners will kick this away to start the 2nd half. going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
As the RPO caught to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Important second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll run it to the right side.
Christine, the spread out over the years has always played offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the second down play. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Sooners pick up enough for a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Ball handed off. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And the Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Vols line up on 1st and 10 now. Gives it to the back. Oh, and he breaks free. He's got room to run now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oh my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
And the Vols will have to kick this away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. mishandled. The ball is loose.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Hand off to the single back. The ball is loose. The offense recovers the fumble.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
We got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
The defense coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers
Yeah, running back got hurt.
when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that
That
lane.
guy
Pick up some
stinks, yeah.
positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
And that's a cool, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, guy.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. And that one will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And the runner takes off to his right. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the 1st down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to +40.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever they want, whatever we feel like doing.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll work the clock here with the running game.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just the 2 yards. Chris, to me, he's changing the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Foster. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Foster. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now the 40. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
They'll try to add the lead now for the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback ball spotted at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, try to get some consolation points here. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer. At least.
got the left tackle committed. 5-star. Oh, got the halfback. 5-star. Yeah, I need them two right there. Good job. Green Jewel, too. That lineman is.